Ocean rage on luxury cruise. The floodwaters rushed in, transforming the road into a raging river, sweeping the white car away like a toy. The foundation of the house trembled, and then the entire house slowly tilted and slid into the rushing water, accompanied by screams. The crane struggled to lift the cargo, then slowly raised its legs into the sky, pulling both the container and the tilting ship along with it. When nature decides to redesign the village road by moving furniture at breakneck speed.
Tornado. This footage might give you a clear idea.
Driving in the middle of a hurricane is like driving into a windmill.
Lara.
The rocks and soil came crashing down like a waterfall, dust flying everywhere. It was a scene both majestic and terrifying. A basketball game suddenly turns into an action movie when the roof decides to join the game in the most dramatic way possible. The rocks shattered and crashed onto the white sand, creating small waves. Tourists fled in panic. A riverside house was swept away by the flood. The giant iceberg broke off and crashed into the water, creating a terrifying wave that crashed towards the tourist boats. Enough now to shore. The dog may be a little overzealous, but it's absolutely adorable.
Oh!
This orangutan is getting a bit too cozy. His smile and hug are both endearing and, well, a tad unsettling. It's definitely a moment that will stick with you.
ยิ้มลองยิ้ม Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
A white car, parked calmly, was suddenly struck by a bird's foot, which caused the entire car to be pulled into a deep hole. Do you think they might be replacing the crane with a new one?
Use this muscle to get themselves up and out of the water, and Rue's gonna demonstrate that with his alien impression giveaway. So yes, they absolutely can develop very, very strong muscles. Giveaway.
The underwater footage captures a mesmerizing sight, a school of tarpon coming together to feed. A fireworks festival with thunder and lightning. Residents were left in shock as floods devastated a struggling village in Pakistan, sweeping away everything in their path. Dash cam footage captures the terrifying sight of a tornado, or possibly just incredibly strong winds approaching. It violently blows away the roof, trees, and debris, all while hitting the car with full force. A massive explosion at a mining site shattered a large bedrock, sending a thick cloud of dust into the air. Dashcam footage captures a dramatic landslide tumbling down a hillside onto the road, causing extensive damage to dozens of cars parked along the roadside. What a devastating natural disaster. This container truck attempted to cross the train tracks just as a train was approaching, but sadly the train collided with it before the truck could make it across. A dangerous close call.
Let's go.
This guy had a memorable birthday in a way no one expected. These people witnessed a large iceberg breaking apart. Winter figure skating performance. Version error. The icy road is slippery like grease. The red truck and the car were lucky to escape with a narrow escape. A close call for the drivers. This is what it feels like to drive through the gates to hell. A raging fire burned on the hillside right next to the highway, smoke billowing. An unequal confrontation between a container ship and a port crane. The ship slowly approached, knocked over the giant crane like a toy. The entire block of steel collapsed with a terrifying sound of metal colliding. The workers could only run for their lives. The hottest trip on the planet, a brave drone flies close to the erupting volcano, capturing the scene of lava splashing like fireworks. Lightning bolts continuously struck down, creating powerful sound and light. The sturdy building suddenly collapsed completely, turning into a giant cloud of dust. The crew must have been struggling to fight the wrath of the sea. A big storm blew everything away. A disastrous docking scene. The giant ship lost control and crashed into a crane on the wharf. The strong collision created sparks and then a fierce fire. The damage was certainly not small for both sides. A save worthy of a perfect score. Truly, Dad is a superhero. The whole family was scared out of their wits amid the mess. While enjoying the golden sunshine and blue sea, suddenly a mini water spout appeared from offshore, heading straight to shore like a majestic ballerina.
Whoa, look at it spin. Shh.
The angry wind was tormenting the poor banana tree. It was tossing and turning. Its leaves were in tatters as if it had been through an unequal battle. While playing billiards, a fierce storm suddenly struck. The glass shattered, sending shards flying in all directions. In a panic, the players dove under the table, seeking shelter from the chaos.